Hey Factionistas, and welcome back to the 31 Days of Halloween. Today we are doing a witch on the one and only queen herself, Mama Faction. So I'm starting off this tutorial with NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm using that as an eyeshadow base. I'm applying that to her mobile eyelid, being sure to stop it at the crease. This by no means needs to be clean or perfect because we will be blending it out and applying eyeshadows above and on top of it. So with something a little like this, I'm taking a blending brush and I'm blending out the outer corner. And we want to get like a little bit of a smoky effect, but we also want to minimally wing it out on the outer corner as well. I'm switching to a smaller brush to get into the inner corner because my mom has hooded eyes, so if you know anything about hooded eyes, you don't want to take anything too high or it can throw off the eye shape and it'll ruin the effect you're going for. But right now I am taking a mild light purple eyeshadow and I'm blending that into the crease all the way up to the brow bone. I'm taking the color Witchy, which is perfect, from the Anastasia Self-Made palette, which is new, and I'm applying that to the lid. That's going to set the black cream, and it's also going to add a little bit of shimmer. I'm applying that to the inner corner and middle of the lid only, and then with black eyeshadow setting the outer corner, and then enhancing that winged out effect as well. So I'm taking these Esquito lashes in the style Viola, and I am applying those to her lash line. And now I'm taking this purple eyeshadow from the 35S palette from Morphe, and I am applying that to the inner corner brow bone, right down to the sides of the nose, and blending it right in. You can see that this is a super pigmented purple eyeshadow, and it is amaze. Oh yeah. So with that, I'm applying a little bit of black right to the tip of that, blending it in, and that's going to add maximum depth and interest to the eye, and it's really going to give an overall clean, gorgeous look. Once you have that done, I'm taking a blending brush and I'm applying that same purple-black combination to the outer corner. I'm leaving a space in the center for some nice paneling to add some light. We're going to add a white eyeshadow in there afterwards, but right now I'm just applying purple to the inner and outer brow bone. Now with a little bit of white from that same palette, I'm applying that to the inner brow bone and down towards the lid, not getting it anywhere near the crease, just to add a little bit of dimension. Since we are covering the entire eye with shadow, we want to still keep shape. Boom! Mama Faction's looking gorgeous. Now I'm taking these two water-activated Mayron face paints in gray and white and mixing the two together to get a nice bone color. So it has a little bit of a blue tone, which is nice for this look, or you can switch it up. You can use foundation. You guys can use this as a beauty tutorial. I'll tell you guys when the beauty tutorial stops and we start getting Alex Faction grungy. But right now, I'm just using this tart brush to apply it all over the face, neck, and ears. Bam. I'm switching to a smaller brush to get right into the under eye. Since this is on a model and it's not on myself, I can't just shove a brush right up in there. But I'm taking that same black eyeliner, the Black Bean by NYX, I'm applying that to the lower lash line and to the waterline as well. Yep. Now I'm blending it out with the same purple eyeshadow that we used on the brow bone. Holla holla. Can we talk about how Mama Faction's being such a sport? This was her idea, actually. I was like, okay. Until she realized how long special effects makeup takes and she had to sit in this chair forever. So with that being done, I'm going to start doing the eyebrows. I'm taking a black eyeshadow and I'm applying it to her natural eyebrow. Her eyebrows are a little bit lower than what I'm going to be filling in, so that's a nice little trick / illusion. If you want more of a fierce shape, just ignore the bottom part of the eyebrow and just highlight or just shade in the top part, and that's going to give you a nice fierce brow. So I'm just kind of creating like a new brow shape than what she actually has. This can also, you can also take this look to do like a female Beetlejuice. You could do like an Elvira. You can do Lady Frankenstein. You can do a lot with this look if you guys just twist it and turn it different ways and stuff. But I'm taking black eyeshadow now and I'm applying that right to that inner brow bone and bringing it right into that eyebrow so you can't actually see where the eyebrow begins. Now I'm setting her entire face because I'm going to go in with some shadows to contour to the gods. Or to the devil, I don't know. So I'm taking these two Makeup Geek eyeshadows in High Tea and Barcelona Beach, and I'm applying that to the base of the cheekbone. First, I'm starting off curving it in a C shape, and then wiggling it downward into a more of an S shape to really contour the cheekbones, kind of like a Lady Frankenstein. You really want to get it real cut. So once those colors are applied, I'm using that same brush, and I'm blending upwards with these shadows until you get a nice soft focus curve. Now I'm taking high tea and black because I want to keep a little bit of that brown tone. I don't want to go in with a straight black just yet. And I'm applying that to the base of that and blending upwards into the 2 lighter brown shadows. Once you have that done, now I'm going in with straight black, and right at the very, very base of it, I'm applying a little bit, and then dusting off any excess product on the back of my hand or a towel, and then blending upward. And then boom, cheekbones. I'm doing the same exact process to the temples as well as the jawline to really give you that nice chiseled dead look, okay? And this concludes the beauty portion of the tutorial, so stop here if you would like. But now I'm going in with a cream and black from Mayron. You guys can use the Halloween grease paints that you guys can get at the Halloween store. This will work just fine. I'm using a cream because they're easier to work with and they're easier to blend out and apply on top of a powdered face paint. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm applying that now to the brow bone areas, to the under eye sockets to deepen those up, and anywhere that has a very witch type vibe. So brow bone, eyebrows, center of the forehead, crease lines, and then as well as smile lines and chin. We just want to create now these witchy textures. So this is again why the beauty tutorial is now over, because we are now enhancing all of the things that you would try to conceal in beauty makeup. So I'm taking a makeup wedge now, and I ripped off the very top of it to give a nice bumpy texture, and I'm going in with black and brown mixed together because I want to add a little bit of warmth to this look, and we're going to start stippling on these like dirt / texture marks. I'm going with the contours of the cheekbone and the temple, and then I'm also going to bring that to the perimeter of the hairline as well as the jawline, so it's going to be a nice halo the entire face with this texture. And I'm switching out now to black and gray to add a little bit of a neutral tone to break up some of that warmth as well. Bam. And then going in with the black and applying that right to the hollows of where we put the cheekbones so that depth still remains. And I'm applying a little bit now to the brow bone just to dirty that up. I thought the forehead was looking a little too blank. And then I'm also contouring the nose with that stippled texture. I'm using a fluffy brush to blend it out a little bit. It was looking a little too grunge. I wanted to soften it off a little bit, which is another reason why cream paints are great, because it can be softened. Now I'm going in with the white and I'm highlighting some of these areas with that same stipple texture. I apply it on and I notice that it's a little too stipply, so then I'm going to blend it out with my finger in certain areas just to get it a little bit more soft, like the chin and the lip. So I'm blending out with my finger now just to get it a little bit softer. Again, white cream paints are the bomb. Now I'm taking this red liquid lipstick by Anastasia in the shade American Doll, and I'm going to apply that to her lips. This is her color, so I'm using it straight from the tube. But now I'm switching to this Smith lip brush to really perfect those lines. Bam! So see, it still has a touch of glam, but now we're going to take her hair down, and I'm going to use this spray paint that I got at Jewel, and I'm going to apply it to the left side of her head, and then it's going to conveniently run out on the right side of her head. But we're just applying that too to get a nice gray tone, take out some of her warm tone blonde, and make her look more like a witch. So this is about the time that the spray runs out. I get a little bit on the bang, and then I go for the right side, and then nothing. So I'm switching to a gray face paint. We're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm just painting into the hair in a highlight streaking motion, and then feathering it out so it doesn't clump together because it is a wet product, and then that's going to give you a nice witchy glow. And then now I'm just doing some final touches and adding some black where I want maximum depth to really show the eye where to look. And then I'm also going to add a little bit more shading to those smile lines to get more of a witchy cheek. And then just backcombing the hair, I'm just taking it and pulling it backwards. Nothing too crazy here. And that's a finished tutorial, my friends. You now have turned your mother into a witch. So I really like this look. There's a touch of glam with the red lip and the lashes, and then the nice purple tones to complement the eye. But then there's a little bit of scary too. So depending on who you are and what you're going for this Halloween, this gives you a nice grunge, scary Halloween-inspired look that still holds its glam in nature. But I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys learned something new today. Definitely follow me and my mom if you would like on social media, and definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. We are posting 31 videos until October 31st. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye, friends. Oh, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys that the Faction Lash is 30% off for the rest of Halloween and will be until November 1st. By using the coupon code Faction Halloween, you can save 30% off of the Faction Lash, or you can use coupon code Faction to get 20% off of all of the lashes that New Bunsum carries, and there's some dramatic ones for Halloween. But that's it, my friends, and now I will officially see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.